All right, y'all, couple disclaimers. One, it's windy as hell outside, so if y'all hear something slam shut, it's my vented windows. I'm gonna have to go open that back up because I got the windows open right now. And two, with the window being open, it also might be a little noisy, so if y'all hear something, that's traffic and just the city outside. It is Sunday, the 7th, April 7th, 4:45. I'm hungry, I need to cook dinner for tonight, and then we're gonna also have some lunch for tomorrow. And man, I ain't been on this camera in a minute, so I'm gonna talk to y'all, let y'all know where I've been, let y'all know what I've been up to, let y'all know what the future plans are. All that, I'm gonna lay that out in this video. And also, I'm just gonna kind of slow roll a little meal here. This is something that I like to cook just with, bow tie noodles. We got some tomato sauce here. We got some pesto, which I like to mix together. Sausage, shrimp, bread, all that good stuff. So we're gonna put us a meal together and we're just gonna chat. So y'all stay tuned, man. Need something to cook the noodles. I don't have a pot, so I just been using my wok, but noodles, we're gonna cook this shrimp and the sausage in here, just kind of brown it a little bit before we put it in the sauce. The sauce will be cooked in here and then everything will be mixed in here as well. So all right, y'all, so water's heating up and stuff behind me. I got some broccoli here in the bowl for now. I don't know if I'm just gonna steam it or if I'm gonna put it like kind of oven roasted. So we're gonna set that aside for now. Bread, sausage needs to be cut. Here's shrimp. I'm gonna just put a little water on this and let it just kind of chill for a second, thaw out a little bit. Just like that. Let's grab a knife. And let's answer a few questions. So where have I been? My last video I recorded was checking the studio app. 27 days, almost a month ago, which is crazy because a month go by so fast, especially in your mind when like you want to record videos, you want to be on a specific schedule, and then you approach the deadline, it's like, okay, it's time to record another video, and then you get to the deadline and deadline pass and you're like, shit, there's just so much going on. So 27 days ago, which is almost a month ago, I got my iPhone and I just recorded a little video. That was literally like my first full day having it. Great piece of tech. I also got an iPad with that, so that was dope. I use that kind of all the time now. But since then, there's been a lot going on. So a month ago would have been early March, and I had to help my mom a lot. She moved back into her house officially here this past week, or actually week before last. And then my mom stayed with me a week because the house wasn't actually ready when we moved back in. It's actually still not fully ready. There's still a few things we have to do, but she's actually living in the house for now. So it was crunch time. It went from having to run around, scramble to try to move out of one place, transition things to another place, but still not being able to live in that place. So she stayed with me for a week. We got to be roommates for a week, which was fun. I gave up my bedroom. I was actually sleeping on an air mattress here in the front room. So hadn't slept in my bed for a whole week up until last night. But yeah, that's where I've been, helping her move back in, helping with the last touches on renovations, helping, unpack things, helping set things up, helping build desks and just putting together furniture, cleaning, one house to the next, moving things. It's just a lot of wear and tear, a lot of mental wear and tear. And so it's hard to record while you're doing all that stuff, essentially, is what I'm saying. So that's where I've been. Wasn't able to find time to record things that would actually be beneficial. But what I am gonna do is maybe walk through my mom's house and just give a final update on that space now that it's pretty much near done. I might do that in the near future. Maybe my next video, we'll see. Right now, just lining this glass container for my garlic bread, and actually I'm gonna start the oven as well. But yeah, just real life shit, stuff that people really go through. It takes you away from the stuff that you love to do. So, you know, if you have content creators that you like to watch that disappear for any said amount of time, just understand that it might actually be something, you know, heavy or real deal that they're going through, real life shit, and that'd be the reason why they can't record at the same time, because recording these videos is actually hard, regardless of what people want to think on the internet, especially when you're not making a whole lot of money from doing them. Like, it's not something you do as a job. You know, you're not getting $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 checks every month plus. Then it's kind of hard to be motivated to continue to record every little thing when real life hits. So got the sausage cut, broccoli here. I'm gonna figure out how I want to cook this bread. I'm gonna start the oven back up, and we're just gonna do a little bit of cooking, and then we'll chat about the next thing. Now y'all, what I've learned to do in my cooking journey is, first let me turn the light on it here, make sure nothing's in there. I've learned how to perfect some things that I cook and make sure that I can at least make myself a decent meal if I want to make something. So I'm not the greatest chef. Let me actually see how long I'm supposed to heat this for. $425. Okay, $425. So we'll let that heat up. This pan is hot. All right, y'all, so got the shrimp here, about to season this real quick. Before I do that, just move these sausages around again here. They're just about where I want them to be at this stage, so we're just gonna let them cook a little bit more while I am seasoning the shrimp, and then we'll take them out. While I'm doing that, we'll talk about the next thing, which is an update on me, where I'm at as far as my life is concerned. So my lease here in the apartment that I'm in now is up May 18th. And again, right now it is April the 7th. So we got a little over a month left in this space. I got a bit of a dilemma though. I don't know where I want to live next. Right now I'm kind of close to downtown Kansas City, and I don't know if I want to actually move downtown, which is probably 5 minutes away from here. There have been a couple of the buildings I've been looking at on the internet down there and just driving past that I might want to live in. Or if I should move out south or west of here, or southwest of here, into a suburb of Kansas City or of the state of Kansas, because state line is not that far from here. Kansas and Missouri are like, I mean, Kansas City is on both sides of the state line. So we just put a little light seasoning on the shrimp. But look at some apartments to see what I might want to do in the future here within the next week or so.
or I might just wait. I'm not sure yet. But what I'm going to do is go stay with my mom for a little while. That'll allow me to kind of make the best decision. I can save some money and do it that way. So it's not me moving back with my mom for a little while out of necessity, but it's more so out of kind of being tired of jumping from one apartment to the next, kind of at the end of a lease without having like a clear path. I feel like I've done it all, basically. I started at the bottom in a studio apartment, and I worked my way all the way up to the building that I wanted to be in, an apartment that I wanted to be in. But now I've outgrown this as far as space, as far as being able to afford it, as far as the area. Like, I've completely kind of outgrown all of it. And so I want to take my time a little bit with the next step that I'm going to take, essentially. The pros of moving downtown would be you kind of get this vibe that I have in this apartment, where it'll be a high rise, the views will be way better. You know, you'll get the pretty view at night, you'll get the city view, the city life, you'll be downtown, close to everything in the city, you know, streetcar, there'll be a, you know, city market, which we've been to in a video before, tons of restaurants, my job is close, my sister's close, so on and so forth, all the things. I actually like that lifestyle for myself. Those are the pros. The con is just the value for the money. You know, you start to get pretty pricey in some instances, and I know how I am and how I think and what I want. So you start to get pretty pricey, and then you don't get the best value for your dollar. The pros of being out further is you get more value for your dollar, but all the things that I said is pros for something downtown or cons for that out there, where yeah, it's nice, but I'm not close to the city, I'm not close to my job, I gotta drive a ways wherever to, you know, do certain things. The necessities might be there, like, you know, fast food if you want to eat that, or a grocery store, but you know, coming to mom's house, going to hang out, you know, with friends, they live way up north or whatever direction, it's just harder to get to everything being so far out. So that's really the choice that I have to weigh, and I don't want to do that at the drop of a hat. So that's the choice I made. Let the shrimp cook for just a little bit, and then I think we'll talk about something else. All right, y'all, so I just checked on the pasta and it's coming along. So let's get started on sauce. So what I like to do for sauce is I like to mix my pesto with a red sauce. And I've said before, I used to work at a noodle shop and would try different things, eat different things, and I kind of figured out what I liked. Now, growing up at my house, my mom always cooked her red sauce. She didn't. This pan is hot. Let's just put this half on, half off for now. She didn't just take it out of the can and just drop it in the food. She made sure that she cooked the sauce, cooked the spaghetti sauce, seasoned the sauce before she put it in the food. And we also didn't eat our spaghetti separate from the sauce. We mix our sauce with our spaghetti. Eating it separate is a good way to be making more pasta the next day, which I don't have time to do. I just want to have it all at once. So what we'll do is slide this back. pretty hot though. We'll add pesto. So I got one here that's already halfway opened and used. And what I do is I just add it to the sauce. I love pesto. I love spaghetti. And so one day I was like, why not just mix them? So I looked up recipes to make sure I wasn't tripping. And as I suspected, it existed. So I just started doing it and I love it. So there's the rest of that one. And then we'll add part of this other one. Be careful when you open it because there's oil kind of at the top there. Y'all can see that. So you want to mix it a little bit before you start scooping it out of there. And when you're cooking pesto, a little goes a long way. So just add a little bit. And we'll refrigerate this. Like I said, pasta's just about done, so make sure we don't overcook our noodles. So we'll just mix this. The color won't change a whole lot, but you'll taste the difference. I'm gonna drain the noodles. Let this heat up a little bit, and then we'll add some seasoning and we'll mix everything together. Now, my broccoli, I'm gonna just steam it. I already have a little butter, a little garlic, a little seasoning on this, and these are still frozen. So once we get ready to steam them, I'm just gonna put them in the microwave. It'll put a little bit of moisture in there and mix things up, and they'll taste good. The oven is preheated, so one of the last things I'll do is to put the bread in. We'll cook it for 7 to 10 minutes or so till it's soft, and we'll be done. So let's check on this sauce and get ready to mix things. So like I said, the goal is to go view a few apartments just to kind of get a feel for what's what. You guys can maybe let me know in the comment sections once I post that video which ones you guys like the best. I'm just gonna go again, adobo here, just lightly season it, little onion salt, little parsley, and just a little chili powder. Just a little bit. And then cut down on acidity. Most people don't add this, but I was taught to add a little sugar. I don't know why. It works. And it works. So, and then we'll just give this a mix. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna try to tour some apartments and, you know, see which ones I like. Like I said, I don't think that I'll be signing any leases at this point because I also want to tour some stuff that's not just here in the city and then make a decision from there. If I was to move downtown, I kind of have an idea of where I want to move. But like I said, it's pretty pricey. It's not that I can't afford to live there. It's just, do I want to pay that to live there? Which is a completely different question to ask, and it's just something that I got to think about. So, but I'm excited to move wherever I'm gonna move, and we'll put together a different spot. It'll be a completely different vibe though this time around. A little less of the knickknacks and of the kind of bachelor feel, and it'll be more of a grown-up feel. Like one of my comments on my last video said, more of a minimalist feel, which was something I was always into. But as you kind of go out and see things, you want them and you just kind of add them, and then eventually you got a good amount of stuff in your space, and that's just kind of how it goes. Let's give this a little taste test. Okay. Tastes okay. We're gonna come through with some garlic salt. Come through with a little more sugar. And what the sugar is doing is cutting down on the acidity. It's like an acidic taste that you get. It's kind of the same thing with tuna. If you're making tuna and something is off, like tuna fish, salad, the ingredient you're missing is sugar. Most people don't know that. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it one time when I was cooking. I was like, what the hell is missing? Something was missing, and the sugar literally brought it together. I'll add a little garlic. And a little Parmesan. I'm gonna let this chill for a minute, and then we'll be ready to add the ingredients together. All right, y'all, it's 5:51. Food is done, and that's with me recording too. So now let's take a look at the plate. Boom. Y'all can't tell me that don't look fire. Got the shrimp in there, a little cheese on top, bread, broccoli. If you ain't got something green on your plate, man, get something green on your plate. Get something green in your life. Anything green is good for you. Money, vegetables, it's all good for you. In basically an hour. Like, if I wasn't recording, it would have just been an hour. So with that being said, I'm done. I'm gonna eat this food. I appreciate y'all watching my little cook with me, impromptu cook with me video, catching y'all up on my life. And I promise y'all we're gonna get back to more of the lifestyle content. We're gonna be moving out of here, doing a move out vlog. I'll probably get a storage unit. We're gonna go look at some apartments, just get our feet wet in that process. We might look at some townhomes, some duplexes and stuff as well. So more space, different space coming soon. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching my videos, man. I need y'all to tell somebody else. Come check out my videos, TMTV, y'all. I'm out of this thing.